Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy, Barbecue Water, and I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get high, sorry about the mess, I'm gonna show you, oh shoot, hold on, I'm gonna show you guys how to get high survivor, what's it called, survivor, what's it called, power level. Alright, so right now I'm 55, today I was 50 power level. I'm going to show you how to do, alright, check this out. It requires 0 missions, and you can get high power level instantly. Now, obviously, like, doing missions helps because you can get survivor XP and you can get these guys up for more, and the more matching a survivor is to another, the better. So, like, these two survivors would go well because they have the exact same stat. They have, analytical and health bonus, so these two guys would go well together. So, like, you want a lot of we can't have the exact same hero because like these two guys are the same hero, but they have different secondary badges. But like it doesn't matter like if they're different people, but you just want to have the same stats. Now, pretty much what I'm showing you guys is whenever you come over to your survivor squads, I legit just figured this out. I don't know if y'all have. Not only are you gonna want all these guys to match, you want all of their first badge to match, right? And that's pretty common. Everyone knows that. But one thing that I just figured out though is that. So I'm clicking on the EMT squad, right? And I used to have this girl in, and I thought it was a lot better, so I had it like this. This is what I had it as. If I come over here to the think tank, I had this.
We're in it together.
Now, right now I'm at 53 power level, and I just figured this out. If you put someone in,
I can do
that
this.
if you put if it's a lead survivor, this only applies for lead survivors. If you put their secondary badge in the exact slot that they're supposed to be in, it goes so much better. So like this guy right here, he has the secondary badge as EMT, and he's in the EMT squad. And this guy right here, he has the secondary badge as marksman, and this is the marksman. The marksman plays. It's weird. And sadly, I don't have him in the right spot. I plan on doing that, but no, I just haven't got to that yet. Like this girl right here. You can see that she has the secondary badge of the training. Now, obviously, the rest of the people don't have it, but they have the first badge shared with her. So it still works. And as you can see right here, I don't have the secondary badge on this one, just because it's hard to get these close assault people. The only people I have of that is my, this dude right here. And I don't have many people who else have the boxing badge for the second. But, let's just go right here. Look, I have the secondary badge glowing, and it's 92. Check the power level of her. The power level right now is 92 on that lady, but if I come over here, it's 41. It's legit the most dramatic increase ever. It's whack. Now, I'm actually gonna see if I have anyone that has matching stats with the boxing. Because if I do, okay, well I don't. That's one of the harder ones to get. I'm just gonna go ahead and plug her back in.
Best team ever.
That's one of the harder ones to get. And you also want to have these at the very bottom. You can see where it says leader match, stuff like that. You want to make sure that the leader match. You want to make sure everything here is checked out and glowing. Obviously, I don't have it all glowing because it's harder to get. It's hard to get all of the same survivor or all the same personality type survivors. But it's good to have that. Yeah, it's good to have that though. Some of these are a little harder to get. I think the hardest ones to get are the gadgeteers. I have one engineer, but I don't have any other engineer, I believe. I have, it looks like 0 other engineers so far. Yeah, 0 other engineers. So I have a lead survivor engineer, but I don't have an actual engineer person in here. That kind of sucks, but it's, yeah, I don't have anyone else that has that. That's one of the harder ones to get. I just have that lady in there right now. Another hard one is this closed assault squad, because I only have one person with that, what's it called? I only have one person with the one lead survivor, and I don't have that many survivors with the boxing badge, so that one's kind of hard to get. The closed assault, or not, the scouting's pretty easy. I just seen another hero with a healing thing. Think tank is pretty easy. You just gotta have someone like this. I have Carly Radmere. I think she's pretty good. Um, that's just how to get your survivor squads up. Now, what you can do though is you can go into, like, if I come over here to Canny, I feel like Canny is the most common place to get it in. Because right now I'm trying to grind up so I can get in a Twine, and I just figured that out for myself. Try to find these 4x survivor XP things, and if you have extra gold, watch this. If you have extra gold, which I don't. Oh, shop came out. I didn't even know that shop came out. Well, if you have extra gold, you can come over here and you can buy this survivor icon, and a lot of times it'll give you a good survivor, or if it gives you a bad one, you can batch recycle it, which I recommend no one ever batch recycles it. Even if you have extra, even if you need a little extra XP so you can get the higher one, the higher survivor XP, trust me, it's not worth it. I did that, and I got rid of more than half the survivors I have now. I would have at least 100 more survivors in here. Which it kind of sucks because I would have a lot more and I'd have a lot more matching, but that's a mistake I made, so please don't make the same mistake I did. Like, it will hurt you so bad. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, I really wish I could go back in time and just smack myself so hard. Also, I just figured this out. This is zero clue, this has zero, what's it called? It has zero relevance to what I'm about to say. But let me show y'all something in Stone real quick. Now, pretty much, you just gotta watch out for this. I'll just do player, it doesn't matter. Pretty much, y'all gotta watch out for this because I just figured this out, alright? I just got this schematic out of a llama, right? And I just got it out of this llama, right? And I just figured out that someone can do this scam. It's not like a new scam that came out. I'm just gonna show y'all this one. I was actually in this mission with this dude, and I figured this out. Luckily, I did it because I definitely will watch out in the future whenever I trade this type of gun. But pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all how it's done. Now, pretty much, I'm in Plankerton right now, but like if you go to Stonewood and you go to the soccer fields, you can show people that you have a frostbite. All right. Now I'm gonna show you something. Y'all might already know this one. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. It kind of sucks. Y'all might already know this one because there's a lot of replicas of the same guns, and you can easily just be scammed by having a replica of a gun. This is just one of the cases. I don't know any other gun that has a replica like this, but I know, like, if I come over here to my inventory, right, it shows 106 frostbite right here, right, and 20 power level scope dragonfly. Look completely different. Watch this. You can't tell them apart. If someone dropped me this 83 frostbite and whenever I went to trade, he dropped me a 20 scope dragonfly, I would not know because they look exactly the same as each other, and it's crazy. Look at this. You can't tell what's different about it, and I don't think I have any other replicas that I can come off of right now. That's about all I can think right now. But really watch out for that one. I just figured that out today. I legit just traded this dude copper. Yeah, he gave me copper, and I gave him like 20 standard mechanical parts because I want to try this out. But it's weird, and y'all definitely need to watch out for that one. Also, people don't notice this one, Plankerton, which I'm glad I kind of came here because I can show y'all this. Now, I'm just gonna whip up a quick trading box real quick right here. I would never think that there's nothing there. I'd be like, go right there, and whenever they drop, I can just do that. I would never think that would be there, but one problem with this is that, I don't know, I feel like someone can easily get the gun back by doing this one, but just make sure you watch out with this one. If someone does do this to you, so if you get dropped down, what I always do is I always drop your gun on the tile that you're on. So like people can't do like where they put the stairs down, anything like that. So like if I drop my gun right here, I'm just gonna put a wall right here real quick. If I put, let's say I put down a 130 grid or 130 knock, right? And he just comes over here and he edits below me. Even if you don't think it's a scam, I still recommend you do this just in case someone tries to scam. You can just pick it up real quick. And I also recommend you put on auto pickup. That'll save your life. So let's say they edit you through, you can jump back up. There's no way, unless you're Usain Bolt and playing on PC, there's no way they're gonna be able to restrict your edit permissions and be able to close it up. So like let's say they do that. And that takes way too long. What you can do is you can just jump up, and if they close it over you, like this, and you can't get it, you can try to edit it back and get it before they can restrict your stuff. But obviously you're going to be thinking of that, and I don't think they'll be able to pull that off on you as easy. Make sure you always drop in the same corner that you're in, and I recommend you always ask people for their screenshots. Because people can always just give you lower power level guns, or like I'm saying, like if you say like you want screenshots and they have a 130, let's say they have a 130, I wouldn't say a buzz. Let's say they have a 130 frostbite, right? And if you see that they have a scope dragonfly, you can immediately know not to trade for the frostbite because that would be a scam. Or you can ask them. If it's low enough power level, you can just hold the frostbite while they do that, and you can see if they craft one. That's all I really have to say about that. I just wanted to go over quick scamming methods and how to get fast. I want to say survivor XP. I'd say fast power level. That would work really well. I will be coming out with a how to the best storm shield defense later on tonight. And it'll be pretty much my tomorrow's upload because I don't want to upload tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And kind of like I'll go over like the best trap sheets and stuff like that. I hope if you guys enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe. If you haven't.